So let's start again. The benefit of autophagy, as I have said, it can cure flu, but of course never tried in the COVID, but it's supposed to be the same principle because it's all virus, isn't it? And to eliminate virus, my experience is only 2 days can do the job. But of course, fasting itself is quite difficult because before you start the autophagy, you have to experience a fasting stage, and not many people can do that, especially for the chronic disease patient like diabetes and high blood pressure and so on. If you are diabetes and if you fast, okay, as I said, if you keep taking the medication, it would be very dangerous and lethal if you do that. Because the high glucose level doesn't mean anything. Okay, it will take years to hurt you. But low in glucose level will kill you immediately. It's very lethal. Same as the high blood pressure. High blood pressure will not kill you immediately, never. Expert says maybe kill you in your later days when you are 70 or 80, more susceptible for heart disease. But that's only hypothesis. There's no proof. Okay, you can live your life for quite long, as long as your heart blood pressure is not, say, too high. Of course, too high is dangerous. But mild, say like the lower rate is 100, higher rate is 140 to 160. Doesn't hurt at all. But there is proof that if your heart rate, your blood pressure is low, you are more susceptible to early death. Because high blood pressure isn't bad for you. It's your own body mechanism to save you from being injured into your organs, because organs crave for energy and nutrition, crave for oxygen actually. So if you lower their supply of blood, that will really hurt them. So high blood pressure is just to ensure that you have enough blood supplied to all your organs. And I would tell you later how to clear your high blood pressure. It takes me, well, maybe 2 years to tackle it. For diabetes, it can be fixed in 2 to 3 months. Fatty liver is the most easy one. It's only 2 weeks you can do it. And cholesterol also. Just say 2 to 3 weeks, I suppose. Of course, that assume you are a regular people who do exercise sometimes. the reason why diabetes needs 3 months to cure, because you don't know what is your status until the 3 months later, is because the HbA1c, because it can only be tested after 3 months. Before the autophagy method, my HbA1c is, I remember, is 11.6, and the second time I tested after 3 months, it comes down to 6.5 already, and now is 6. Because once you have been a diabetes, don't expect you can go back to like a youth. Okay, their HbA1c would be rather low, 4.4 or something. Don't expect that. Okay, you are, maybe it's due to your age. Now I'm 60 already, and 2 years before I'm a very fat guy. Back in 2017 is 220 pounds. Later I'll show you a photo when I learn more in doing the video, because I'm a new hand in it. I'm learning, but very slowly. Anyway, so autophagy can cure a lot of disease. How can he do it? Okay, because in Western medicines, each drugs or each medications can only cure one diseases. Not that it can cure everyone, because autophagy is to digest, actually, is of your abnormal cells. Any cells that is not as per the original copy, because he has the master copy. Okay, all the other cells are just replicate. So he owns the master copy of your cell, and then he just compare it. If any difference, he will digest it. Why he has to digest it? Because you are in distress. Okay, you, as I have said, I did 5 hours training, but only on that particular days for testing. Your body has to support you for the survival. So the more you exercise fiercely, the more he has to digest the cells for their nutritions to supply to you, or your body will be hurt. Just like in 2010, I give you a real example, real life example. That's the Japan and the China has conflict about an island in Pacific Ocean. So China stopped all their rare earth supply to Japan. And that rare earth supply is very important. It's like the nutritions to their electronic industries. Now, America is now experiencing the same threat. Well, China said it will stop all the rare earth supply. At that time, China is supplying 97% of the world supply of rare earth at that time. So to stop the rare earth to Japan, that means killing their electronic industry. But Japan finds a way to solve it, not politically, but by using a method similar to the autophagy, because there are plenty and plenty of rare earth, pure rare earth. It doesn't have to be processed inside Japan, okay, in their warehouse, in their go downs, or in their scrapyard. All those obsoleted electronic equipments have rare earth in it. He just disassembled them and then extract those rare earth, just like the autophagy method. They extract the nutritions from those digested cells in order to survive. So Japan's electronic industry has never been affected by this rare earth embargo. we can say that. So it's a natural survival means for human, and even for every other kind of animals. They use autophagy method to cure themselves.